Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining today's class. Today we're considering calculation on angle of elevation involving the height of the pole as the unknown. We're going to look for the height of the pole. There's a boy standing on the same level ground with the pole, and distance between the boy and the pole is 8 meters. Let's see what's on the board. You have to represent the statement with a diagram before you can proceed with the calculation. The diagram will give you the information needed to solve the problem given as a statement. Now we have a boy, and this is the level ground. This is the boy. This is the eye of the boy. Okay. Now it's on the same ground level with the pole. The foot of the pole, let's represent with F. The top of the pole represents with capital letter T. And look at the boy, and he's trying to look and observe the top of the pole from a 0.8 meter from the foot of the pole on the ground level. That's 8 meters. Okay, if the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from the boy's eyes level, okay, is 40 degrees. When you are carrying out the angle of elevation, the normal eyesight will be at horizontal level. But since you are carrying out the angle of elevation, you look up, you raise your head up, and it looks up at the angle 40 degree. It looks up to see the top of the pole at angle 40 degree. And I'm told to find the height of the pole, correct to two decimal places. Let's use h, small letter h, to represent the height of the pole. Don't forget that the longest side of the right angle triangle is a right angle triangle, is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Okay, let's short form it, write the short form of it. Say HYP, and the downside is the adjacent. Adjacent is the ADJ, as the short form of it, and this is the opposite to this angle. They use OPP. Okay, at this point, you have to know the short form, the mnemonics that you have to use to get the trigonometry function. The mnemonics used in getting the trigonometry function is so, this is the mnemonics. Usually you see S, that's sine, okay, equals sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta, that's C for cos theta, equals adjacent over hypotenuse, tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. The short form as the mnemonics to know in your memory in order to know the three trigonometry function, which are sine theta as sine equals opposite over hypotenuse, and cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse, and you're having tan theta, that's tangent equals opposite over adjacent, opposite over adjacent. Okay, these are the trigonometry functions, and we still have another one which is not common, So students, chose a cow, chose a cow, which is coseconds. It's another three trigonometric functions, which is cosec, cosecant. Let me write it in full. Cosecant because hypotenuse over opposite, and we have secant because hypotenuse over hypotenuse over adjacent. We have cotangent, cotangent because adjacent over opposite. Okay, so that I see the first the first three trigonometric function, another set of three trigonometric function. You must know them so that you can apply it in solving the problem. But in this case, I'm going to be concentrating on the first three trigonometry function, and we need the opposite, but we're having adjacent and the angle. Since you're having adjacent and the opposite, we are going to use TOA. Yes, we have the adjacent and the opposite. Now say tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. What's our angle? 40 degree. Tan 40 degree equals, what's our opposite? We use H to represent the opposite. H over, what's our adjacent? We have 8. Cross multiply. Cross multiply. When you do that, you have H times 1 equals 8 tan 40 degree. H times 1, that's H, because you have to know what tan 40 degree is. You have 8 times, when you press your calculator, tan 40 degree will give us 0.8391. When you multiply that, you have it will be 6.7128 meters. Now to correct to two decimal places. When you say to two decimal places, it means that two numbers after the decimal. Okay? And you can see that the number after this one is 2, it's not up to 5. You abandon it. Okay? Just concentrate on 7 and 1. It will now be 6.71. But had it been it is up to 5, you take it as 1. You round this number up when it's up to 5, round it up to 1, and add it to the number before that number. Okay, let me say this 2 is 5 now. Take it as 1, add it to this one, now be 6.72 to 2 decimal places. But since it's not up to 5, now say h, which is the height of the pole, is approximately equal to 6.71 meter to 2 decimal places. Well, if the question comes in form of three significant figure, you consider this 6. Now it's 1, 2, 3 figures. Now you now stop at 6.71 because this one significant figure, another significant figure, and that significant figure. Let's say to 4 significant figures, it will be 6.713. But this 8 is more than 4. Round it up as 1, add it to these 2, making 3. So now it's 6.713 to 4 significant figure. In this case, you are told to two decimal places, concentrate on the number after the decimal, which is two decimal places. Look at the one after that one, which is 2. It's not up to 5. Forget about those numbers. Okay. Now the final answer is 6.71 to two decimal places. That brings us to the end of the class. Please don't forget to subscribe for more updates, and also don't forget to leave your question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in the next class. Have a wonderful day.